This video will be a game changer if you are feeling sorry for yourself and you're trying to find a way to get stronger in life. In this video, I'm going to cover 3 important topics. Number 1, why do we feel sorry for ourselves? Number 2, the problem with self-pity. And number 3, how do you stop and give up self-pity and grow stronger in life? Why are we waiting? Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Priya and I'm really excited to see you here one more time. If you're visiting this channel for the first time and you're wondering what this channel is all about, it's about groundbreaking ideas, new perspectives, self-improvement and whatnot. I express myself completely here, so do subscribe to my channel. Now that being said, let's get inside today's video. My friends, self-pity has been, a little phase in my life in 2020. And because I had gone through it personally and I know how much miserable you can get because of it, I really thought this is a very important video and I wanted to cover this topic. In fact, I have done enough research on this topic, gathered a lot of evidences from my surroundings, the people that I know, and I think I really have something valuable to provide you in this video. So do watch this video till the end. Now, let's get to the first section of this topic. Why do we feel sorry for ourselves? This is we all know that feeling self-pity is so destructive. In spite of it, all of us, one time or the other in our life, keep doing it. So why is it so comforting? Why do we get inclined towards self-pity? Now, let me give you a personal example. I'll start with me and I'll also say a few of the observations that I had around why we do this. In fact, if you take my life, 2020, personally, that's been a year of lessons for me. I've learned so many things in that one year. I had incurred huge financial losses. I had made some terrible mistakes. I had to take some crucial decisions about shifting my career. I had to shift to a mainstream job. A lot of things happened in 2020 for me. Now, as a side effect, I used to literally feel sorry for myself. I used to think like, good things don't happen to me. This year has been so miserable and whatever I consider or think of doing, it doesn't go as per my expectation. Everything had to take a U-turn and I have to land back in a very bad place. I had lots of these negative thoughts playing in my mind time and again. Though I tried so much to stay positive, I succumbed to it. And as a result of it, I used to call a few of my best friends and host a pity party and feel completely sorry for myself. I used to give them reasons, why certain things are happening in my life, stuff like that. And over a period of time, when I started, becoming aware of this pattern of mine, I figured out and I asked this question to myself, why do I do that? Why do I feel comforting when I go and say to people that why things are not working out for me, why things are failing for me? And I figured out there are 2 important reasons. In my case, it was professional. It could be anything in your life. But if you deeply pay attention, we host self-pity parties only for these 2 reasons. Number 1, to gain attention from the people who matter to us. It could be your loved ones, your family, your professional friends, your mentor, your coach, whoever it could be. You go and share this problem of yours and you keep replaying that again and again to different audience in your life only to gain their attention, and you want others to agree that it's okay that you're feeling sorry for yourself. You want that approval from the crowd. I was literally doing it with my best friends because I want them to say, yeah, you know what? If I had been in that position, I would have felt the same. Oh God, Priya, you're dealing with so many things. I needed that approval. I needed that signal of it's okay to, fail at times. And because of that, I was replaying the story back and again to so many people, hosting this self-pity party. And I realized one of the crucial reasons why we do this is to gain attention. Number 2. This again came up in my research. I'll tell you what, recently I've been coaching a student who comes for a business communication class with me. He's a very senior professional, and in one of the sessions, like when I started, digging like, why is your interest? What do you want? Why do you want to learn these? And what are you looking at as an outcome from this program? Stuff like that. I often hear this person resenting that, I sign up for so many programs, I attend, I take a lot of actions, but in spite of all that, I don't get the results because I don't get time to practice. I'm very busy with that. He was giving A, B, C, D, E, F, G reasons to tell me why he's unable to improve his communication. And this was a pattern that I was able to sense in the way he's communicating to me. And I understand, not just with him, even with me, I have seen this pattern. I'll give you one more example. One of my closest relatives had a very bad childhood. And every now and then, she keeps on replaying her childhood. And I used to think, like, why? Why do we feel so comforting to replay a very negative thing in our life, in our minds, in spite of we knowing that it's destructive? Then I figured out the second reason. First reason, as I said, is to gain attention. But the second reason is you're not going to do anything to make the situation better. You're not going to act immediately. You need some time to buy that time and to convince yourself that though you're not acting or taking action towards it, it's comforting to you to just feel sorry about it. You get what I'm saying? Anybody who doesn't want to take action, doesn't want to go through the pain of making the situation better, wants to figure out reasons to stay in the same situation, and self-pity helps us be there. So I'm not improving my life. I'm doing nothing to improve the standard of my life. I'm just staying wherever I am. And just to comfort myself that I am doing nothing, I blame the situation. I blame my childhood. I blame my work. I blame my surroundings. I blame my losses. I blame my family. I find out something to blame to and feel sorry about all the losses I've gone through, because it gives me some kind of comforting feeling. And these two, my friends, if you really, dig through, I might be really saying this to your face, but if you could really dig through, it was literally on my face too when I had this realization. You dig through, you'll figure out these two. Number one, if you're feeling sorry for yourself, you're doing that because you're trying to gain attention from your loved ones. And number two, you are doing it because you want to give yourself reason for all your inactions. Now let's get to the second part in this topic, the problem of feeling self-pity. Number one, it's absolute waste of time. See, I have realized it after investing so much of time into it. You know what? A considerable amount of time I used to spend with my most close loved ones talking about the problems I have. And after all those conversations, what I've come to realization now is all those discussions did not land me anywhere fruitful, only an absolute waste of time. See, sometimes it has helped me to feel comfortable because I vented out all to them, but did it really improve my situation? Actually, no. So if you are constantly feeling sorry for yourself, please tell this to yourself very clearly in your head. It's absolute waste of time. And number two, it makes us more negative. I have felt this myself. Have you ever felt better after you feel sorry or miserable about your life? No, isn't it? We attract, we bring in more negativity into our life because it puts us totally low. Our emotion becomes absolutely low after that. And I have really sensed it within me. And I'm telling you, I mean, not just for me, even for yourself. Like, think of any moment in your life when you really spend considerable amount of time feeling sorry about your life, feeling miserable about your life. Did you feel elevated or did you feel low? You will feel much more low. So that is something that makes us attract more negativity in life. And number three, I have personally felt it. Let me know in comments if you connect with this or not. Sometimes feeling so sorry, feeling self-pity makes us overlook all the good things in our life. Let me give you an example. I'll put certain things in perspective here. See, for example, if you take me as a person, I can consider my life as an embodiment of freedom. All through my life, right from my childhood, I have always done what I wanted to do. Whether it could be my job, the studies, where I want to go, what kind of friends I should have. See, today I am married, I have a child who's going to, in the in the primary school, okay? She's doing 5th standard, and I've seen a lot of women who can't travel alone with kids around in the house. But today, I decide next 3 days, I just want to vanish from this world, spend time, solitude with myself, absolutely possible. The people around me are so understanding. My family, absolutely supportive. There are so many good things in my life. In fact, even after I incurred so much of losses, I didn't end up, in a very bad relationship. Everyone supported me in my family, or all those learnings, even whatever I do, the support system, the self-confidence that I've got, my ability to bounce back. There are so many positive things that's in me, which can actually elevate my spirits. But instead of focusing on all this, if I pick one thing and I just focus on that negative thing, it actually pulls my energy down. So somewhere I feel self-pity always helps or makes us overlook all the good things in life. Just for a moment, if you reflect, okay, so this one thing went totally wrong, and yeah, this was not supposed to happen, but it did happen. But what about the other phases of my life? What are the other parts of my life? I can bet you and say you'll have absolutely beautiful things in your life, and you stop overseeing them. If I have to put or give you a very precise example, see, last week I went to a parlor to do my eyebrows. You might notice in the last two videos I was like completely hairy, so much of eyebrows, but now I trimmed it and I look little decent. Now, when I went to the parlor, I was like talking to this girl who was like doing this service to me. And she said, no salary for all of us, just for 500 bucks. I came today, I didn't go to my native because I was waiting for this one day of, relaxation of this lockdown so that I can come and earn this money. I felt so bad for her. In fact, I almost paid her, a good amount of tip, which can like level up to her one day salary. That's what maximum I could do. But when I walked out, I realized how much blessed I am. I crib about the things that has happened in my life, but at least I have a stable job. I can take care of all my expenses. I can take care of so many things in my life. And somewhere my energy shifted towards gratitude for things that I have. You know what I'm saying? So right now, my friend, if you're feeling very sorry about anything in your life, I would just say, take a moment to reflect and see the other good things in your life. And number 4, self-pity becomes self-prophecy. I have felt this. See, you come on every morning or every now and then, you spend considerable amount of time feeling sorry about the negative things in your life. You talk about it, you replay it in your head. You just have conversations about again and again to people. Now, what can possibly happen to you? Think of it. You're saying this again and again to your head, and you're actually training your subconscious mind to attract more misery in your life, because it becomes like a self-fulfilled prophecy. Oh my God, so all I enjoy is being miserable. So let me bring more misery into my life is what can happen. And somewhere I really felt that this is not really helping me, and these are like some of the reasons and problems. So self-pity obviously is not going to help us. Feeling sorry for whatever scenario. Today you have lost all your money, you have lost your loved one, your relationships suck, your health suck, and then you sit and loathe about it. Then you are inviting so much of negativity. You are going to fulfill a prophecy. So become aware. That's a huge problem, and you don't want to land there. Now let's get to the last section of this video, where I'm going to tell you how to really get stronger. In fact, this one tip, I'm not going to complicate this section. Of course, I spoke about so much of problems, but to fix it, we just need a shift in mindset. Everybody says, change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. Maybe everything is in your mind, you have to process your thoughts. But I just said this one sentence to me every single time. Whenever I felt so low, even today, imagine I feel so low, I just take this one question and ask myself, how can I look this situation of my life in a different way? Now, the moment I ask this question, momentarily, my rational mind takes over. My emotional mind just is put into a corner, and it gives me so many options. It's like this is where this half-filled glass, half-empty glass concept comes into mind. When you're emotionally low, you want to just, focus on all the negative things. But the moment you put your rational mind to work and you ask this question, okay, how can I view this in a very different way? Then obviously your shift is towards gratitude. I just want you to apply this one question. So whatever is, not going well in your life at this moment, imagine your finances suck and you feel bad. But then on the other side, how can I relook into the situation? Okay, number 1, I'm aware that I have to take action here. Number 2, at least I have a roof above my head. Number 3, good that I have that savings in my bank, whatever. Or maybe if it's about your relationship, if it's about your health, I just want you to ask this one question. How can I relook into this situation in a different manner? This has immediately helped me to shift. I'm not saying from negative to positive, from negative to realistic. That's something that has really helped me. See, I don't believe in this hyper positive motivation, because I strongly believe every human being, you might be Ambani, Adani, you might be the richest man in the world, you might be Elon Musk, you might be whosoever, my darling, but you have equal, your share of miseries to handle with. You will be challenged day in and day out. It could be professionally, it could be personally, it could be health wise, it could be money wise, it could be relationship wise. You are screwed. in one or the other area, and your life becomes beautiful when you learn how to handle it. So whatever is your problem and takes you to that self-loathing state, just put it in perspective for a moment. Ask this question: how can I look into this situation a little different? Turn on your rational mind. Then automatically you will see there is a shift towards gratitude. And of all these circumstances that I faced, I think really gratitude has helped me to, feel better. So the moment I get some kind of a negative thought, I used to just look at, okay, so I have a roof above my head. I built this house is so close to me. So much of positivity I have felt in this home. And I have made a home sweet home with my loved one. I have been in a relationship for 20 plus years and still intact so much. That's something I appreciate too. I have an understanding daughter. My mom-in-law, my parents support me. I'm a very confident person. I can just take action and, just make my life happen. And I can learn new things. Okay, every experience counts in my life. So whatever I'm going through right now, it could be for something better. I always say these are not like affirmations. These are really reassurances of realistic things in my life, which remind me that, hey Priya, you have dealt with so many other problems in your life, and you can definitely deal with this and come out in flying colors. Just that, give it some time. Look at it in a different perspective. And this has really helped me. And I really feel in this pandemic situation, not just in pandemic, in any phase of our life, my friend, if you are going through and feeling sorry and miserable about your life, I hope this video gives you some direction and makes you feel better. All of us are sailing in the same ocean of troubles, but we'll have to sail it through and make it to the shore. And let's do it together. So I hope you liked the content in this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Do subscribe to this channel. I would share more of my perspectives like this in upcoming videos. And if you think this video can put a smile on someone's face, share it and give me a thumbs up. So I'll see you soon in another video. Until then, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.